Welcome, gamers, to AON Gaming, the one before Christmas. That's the official name for it. I've decided.
It's the AON before Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. This is our gift to you. Little Mac dying? Question mark?
Yes.
Not clickbait?
Actually, my favorite part of Christmas is when Little Mac dies.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Honestly.
That's like one of the Christmas classics. You know, it's like up there with like like a Christmas Carol and stuff.
Little Mac's the Scrooge of Christmas because he can't recover.
Bro, what is even going on here?
I don't actually know. So it's really funny because Lanky drove up here from Florida 20 hours over the past like 2 days with a friend.
He drove?
Yes, he drove from Florida.
Insane.
So they apparently only stopped twice, so they're actually insane.
Nutty.
But he was complaining about how cold it was just because, you know, the difference from being up here to Florida is actually insane right now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like 2 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's like 10 or something.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Tomorrow the high is 19 and the low is 9, and that's without wind chill.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I said this before, but like I'm not a big fan of winter. Okay, yeah. So that's
that was a game.
That was a game that happened. I didn't really get to speak about it.
No,
it just kind of happened.
The Little Mac was put off stage at 20 twice at the start of the game, and he died. And then there was a stock of Little Mac getting Little Mac, and then he died.
Yeah, I remember last time I was on the mic, I called CloudX the funny Twitter man, and then he like shared the clip on his Twitter. So I'm gonna call him the funny Twitter man again. CloudX is the funny Twitter man, and he plays Byleth.
Oh
so
wait,
I think I saw him at Anime NYC this year actually for like a brief second.
Really?
Don't remember who I was cosplaying. It might have been Noah from Xenoblade. I don't really remember, but shouts to CloudX. He was like cosplaying Byleth. So
that's actually cool stuff.
Yeah, but we're
back.
back.
Character he's playing.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, we're just
yeah.
running it back straight to the same stage we just got 3 stock.
Yeah,
That's
so
honestly a decision, but I mean, with how those first 2 stocks kind of went, you might just have to like brush it off and be like, stage wasn't the problem, it's probably just me. Oh my god, jumping again so early though. It's like every single time he does that early double jump with Little Mac, it's so scary. It's like they just call it out with a high aerial.
Yeah, and the thing is like CloudX was like pretty ready to call them out too. Like he was like content to just run off side B, which is like fine. Like it covers that, you know, like it covers jump. So like that's the thing about Byleth. Like, you know, like you got all these moves that are like really ranged, and also like Byleth's back air, like that thing sends at a nasty angle. Like I'm sure Little Mac's gonna hate that.
It sends about like straight out. So
yeah.
You can hit about that around 50, and your Little Mac, there's only so much you can do to recover if the Byleth is willing to go edge guard you. Oh wow, that was a really good mix up. But I feel like honestly, I feel like he should have just dropped on the platform and let the up smash rip instead of trying to go for like another dash read into the F smash.
Yeah, I think that platform play is impressive though. Like I think it's always impressive when people play around platforms because like I always say that like the platforms in Ultimate they have glue on them or something.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to get off of them.
You get stuck on them for existing.
Yeah, it's so difficult. But like when someone's able to do it well, yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Lanky taking that first blood, you know, proving those last 2 games, like, you know, I just kind of happened to die, you know.
Yeah, he magically died that first game a bunch, but this game looks a lot more competitive. And CloudX isn't falling behind by much. I mean, it's still a very close game, but those early edge guards that we saw in that first game that really set him ahead and allowed him to play more defensive into the Little Mac is definitely not available in this game.
Yeah, like low-key, when Little Mac gets a lead, like, it kind of snowballs because, like, then you actually have to approach him, right? Like, and that's actually exactly what he wants because if, like, you know, like, if you're camping the whole time, if you're able to... Oh, okay, really speaking of... Talk about that side B. I didn't get to talk about that up B.
Right? I didn't even think about that as an option. But when Little Mac is forced to had to jump.
Let's go.
When Little Mac has to recover high, that up B is probably insane against him. Oh, that could be a really good counter for the side.
That was a really good adaptation. Like noticing that those side Bs were coming out right at ledge, just saying, hey, I'm just gonna go past it.
Yeah, I mean, and that puts him at... That actually swaps their position entirely. He becomes the person ledge trapping in those situations. That's definitely a really good counterplay to the side B, but that's also something that CloudX can now keep in mind. Like, oh, I can bait off those that counter by running off and then not side Bing, jumping back and hitting it, and then Little Mac is in an even worse position.
Yeah, 100%. Because like if Lanky wants to do these high recoveries, like obviously he has to get past the side B. Like it's pretty obvious that's just something he's gonna have to do, and that's a way to do it, 100%.
Yeah.
Arrows coming out. KO punches. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Really good follow-up, though.
That's the Mick Leo. You know, Leo does that all the time. The fast fall forward air off the
Yeah, it's such a good follow-up that Byleth has. It's only really good at the ledge, though, and, like, it's one of those uses for Byleth in air that it's like, oh, just another one. Like, at ledge, you have combos. On stage, you have combos. Ooh, it's so good. Yep, there's that dash attack. Be careful of the F-smash at ledge, potentially. Looking more for the safe down tilt, though.
Yeah, I like the way CloudX brought this back, though. Just like a lot of nairs, just kind of reacting to like some like, you know, some tech options off of an air. Going for these nice bread and butters, these dash attacks. Keeping it nice and simple.
Oh, careful. That
that's it.
No, missed the double jump. You need to get the IDJ input for that. And that's not
there it is, yeah.
Yeah, off of ledge, though, it's definitely going to connect. Really good set from CloudX coming on. Very much cleaned up on the side of Lanky towards the end. I mean, that game was way closer than the first one.
Yeah, but I think Lanky was playing a lot. Like, obviously, I mean, he just, like, died. Like,
yeah, quite literally just died.
Like,